Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Pink Sims. I'm just here today to have a little chat with you guys about what my plans are for the next 4 months. I am a final year student in university and it's gonna get a little bit busy for the next 4 months, and I'm gonna need to focus more on my studies. Don't worry, calm down. I will not be leaving just like that. I won't be absent for the next 4 months, y'all. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying simply is, all right, this is the plan. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. All right, so y'all know I have a Patreon, right? And the Patreon is free. At least for right now, it's free. Okay. Um, what I'm gonna do is for the next few days. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year, you guys. I think it's gonna be New Year by the time I put out this video. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing a bunch of. I'm late. Y'all gonna be seeing a bunch of Sims just in the background. I've been here for a while. I didn't just pop up. So a lot of persons may have not seen the Sims that I made in the first off when I just got here, and they're my babies too. So I'm just gonna show you guys them in the background and a little bit of their personality and whatever. And down in the description box below, I'll add the links to the different videos and where you can go ahead and get the Sims if you like any of the ones that you've seen on the screen. And that's what's going to be playing in the background until I'm finished talking to y'all. Great. Alright, back to what we were saying. So I was saying, y'all know my Patreon is free already. So the thing is, what the plan is to make for the next few days, I'm going to be making a ton of Sims. By ton I mean as much as I can. I'm going to be making as much as I can Sims, and of course making the videos and whatever, and I'm gonna try and upload them so that they can strategically come out like probably 2 to 3, can't guarantee 3, but 2 to 3 times per week there will be a creator sim video out with a new sim. Of course CC will be there in the CC folder. I may do the CC links, that's a big may, but for sure the CC folders will be there. The thing is just that they're just gonna come out, like as I said before, twice a week for the next few months. I will, when I have the time, do additional stuff, like for example challenges, maybe 1 and 2 lookbooks, and if I find the time I will be doing my CC hauls and CC folders as well. But for sure y'all will be getting Sims, like 2 Sims every week, just so that y'all don't miss me too much. In terms of my Patreon, alright, now I don't want to be constantly having to check and make sure that I upload the Sim links and everything. What am I saying? I don't want to have to be constantly coming and having to check to see that I uploaded the Sim in accordance with it when the video is out. So I'm just gonna do everything at once. So what I'm gonna do is, y'all know I have right now a $1 tier on my Patreon. I am gonna be putting these, like each time I put up a video, let's say for example I put a video to be released January 8th, I don't want to wait until like January 7th to upload the sim on my Patreon. So what I'm going to be doing is that whenever I make the sim, which could be for example January 1, I'm just going to upload the sim and I'm going to put it behind Patreon to be made public when the YouTube video is out. Alright, so that's what I'm doing for all the sims. So don't be alarmed if you go on my Patreon, which is free, and you see for example plenty of Sims that are not available, that they're locked for Patreon only, because as I said before, I'm not going to just have the Sims up for you to download before the YouTube video is out. Nuh-uh. But if you do decide that you can't wait and you want to become a Patreon so you can access the Sims, feel free, go right ahead, because your homegirl could use the support. Yes I can. Y'all can't see my face, but I'm being pretty dramatic right now. Your homegirl could use the support because your homegirl needs a laptop. But no pressure on y'all, because guess what? As I said before, it's free. It's just free when the YouTube video is out. Okay? So don't be alarmed. I am gonna put up 2 additional tiers. They're gonna be $3 and $5 tiers. Now none of these are, what is what I'm looking for? None of these are, not, what's the word, man? None of these are, they're not oh my god, I found it, y'all. The word is mandatory. None of them are mandatory. They're literally just for support tiers. So you literally don't have to if you don't want to, because, and for all the items I'm going to be putting up that I'm going to have locked until the day when the YouTube video is out, those will be at $1 tiers, because I do have some patrons. So I don't want it to be a case where, you know, it feels like I'm shutting anybody out. But like I said, trying to keep everything coming out at a good timing and not have everything just out in the open like that. So yeah, I will not be doing the whole, putting different things behind Patreon. Like, what am I saying? Y'all know what I'm saying, right? At least not right now. I'm way too busy this year in terms of school, and I'm not making any custom content and stuff. So obviously, I won't put things behind Patreon right now. Meaning, we're not talking about my sims that are coming out in batches. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about something different. We're not gonna be doing that because, as I said before, I'm not making any content, so I ain't gotta worry about all that. And it's too much stress in my opinion. And when I do have a Patreon, which actually has stuff behind each Patreon, will be like I'm talking about probably 2022, and it will be not for more than 2 weeks, okay? Because I personally don't love Patreons because right now a sister is broke, and I can't afford right now, so I am for the people. Yeah, so being that I was on this side of the things, whenever I do have a Patreon that actually has stuff behind it, they will not be there. They will not be locked for more than 2 weeks. You know, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to tell you guys. I think I've covered all the basics of what I had to say. So don't be alarmed. I will also be uploading the Sims on the gallery. Just because I cannot, as I said before, I cannot be constantly checking that I have all the details there. What I will do for the ones that upload on the gallery that you do not have the CC folder for yet, I will go ahead and I'll put in the description for it on the gallery that for example, I'll put, say a sim is called Berry New. I can't think of a name right now. Berry New. I'm gonna have Berry New up on the gallery, and you're gonna see the description available on Patreon. $1 tier will be public with YouTube video on XYZ, whatever the date may be. And then if you're on the gallery and you did favorite the sim or whatever, or I don't know, if you really want a sim, make a note of the day when it's gonna be public, and then you can just check back, and that day it'll be open, and you can just go ahead and download the CC folder. Because if you download a sim that's CC-fied on the gallery and you don't have the CC, it will not look it will not look like the sim. I mean, come on. Y'all know I use CC. I use body sliders. I use presets and everything. So the sim will look nothing like how they should look. So word of advice, you can just wait until, the sim is public. But I will make sure all that information is in the description. So as I said before, y'all, don't get worried. Don't flip out. I will still be posting content. And as I said before, don't be alarmed by the things being behind Patreon walls, because they will be available when it's time for them to be available. Alright, so yeah, that's literally all I have to say to you guys today. I thank you so much for your understanding, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day and a wonderful year. And as per usual, so happy to have you guys here. Let's continue to grow together, y'all, and I will see you guys, okay? Bye.